Revelation 5:1. And I saw in the right hand of him that sat on the throne a book written within and on the back side, sealed with 7 seals. Sealing a scroll was a common practice in biblical times. When more than one seal was present, it indicated a series or set of conditions that must be met before the scroll could be opened. Roman law required that a will be sealed 7 times. Some scrolls were very long, like the Isaiah scroll in Jerusalem. It was common practice to seal the scroll on the end, not in the middle as some suppose. The wills of both Emperor Vespasian and Caesar Augustus were found through archaeological discoveries, both were secured with 7 seals. This could be an example of how they would seal the scrolls. Procure a long roll of parchment and begin writing. After a period of writing, he would stop, roll the parchment enough to cover his words, and seal the scroll at that point with wax. Then he would resume writing again. Then he would stop, roll the scroll, and add another seal. By the time he was finished, he would have sealed the scroll 7 times. The scrolls would be read a section at a time after each seal was opened. You see here, he would write a little bit, and then he would seal the scroll. Then he would write a little bit more, and he would seal the scroll. This process was used to prevent unauthorized persons from tampering with the scroll or reading its contents. Only someone with proper authority could have legal access to the message. To forfeit its land and possessions through some distress, the property could not be permanently taken from them. Their losses were listed in a scroll and sealed. The Hebrew document most closely resembling this scroll was a title deed that was folded and signed, requiring at least 3 witnesses. A portion of the text would be written, folded over and sealed, with a different witness signing at each fold. A large number of witnesses meant that more importance was assigned to the document. The best connection in this idea seems to be in Jeremiah 32 verses 6 to 15, which you can read yourself, which describes Jewish title deeds as sealed. Here's a picture I found that might be what they looked like. You can see part of it is opened, and then it is sealed. In Ezekiel 2, we see another scroll or book. And when I looked, behold, a hand was sent unto me, and lo, a roll of a book was therein. And he spread it before me, and it was written within and without, and there was written therein lamentations, mourning, and woe. As we see in Ezekiel, the scroll contained lamentations, mourning, and woe. This is comparable to the little book described in Revelation 10, where John is told to eat the book. In both Ezekiel 3, verses 1 to 3, and Revelation 10, the book is sweet as honey in the mouth. We are not told that all the seals are opened before anything begins to happen, but we are told that upon the opening of an individual seal, an event seems to follow that John sees. The first 6 seals reveal what takes place in Revelation 6 and 7, and the 7th seal reveals what takes place in Revelation 8 to 22. As you can see, when he would open the first part, you see the first 6 seals being unrolled, but the 7th seal covers the whole rest of the tribulation. Here you could see as he rolled it up, the first 6 seals, then you have your 6th trumpet and your 7th trumpet, but these are all part of the 7th seal. Trumpet and your 7th trumpet. The 7 bowls comes under the 7th trumpet, which is part of the 7th seal. This is all opened at one time. The 7th seal reveals the 7 trumpets, which reveal the 7 bowls. This is what many traditionally think is what the 7 scrolls seal was like. Here's another variation, and another variation. Some also believe that the scroll was sealed on the inside like this. But from what I've searched, I can't find anybody who's found scrolls like this where the sealing was on the inside. Most sealings were on the outside, either on the top or on the edge. Many people think that the seals, the trumpets, and the bowls all happen consecutively. That means when the first seal is being opened, the first trumpet is being blown, and the first bowl is being poured out. This cannot be. If you do a comparison, you can clearly see that they are different. Each one gets progressively worse. There are a couple that seem to be very close, but that doesn't mean anything. It just means that it'll be like when you see in the fourth trumpet where the sun is smitten and the fourth bowl, there will be great heat. It just shows that it's going to be a greater time during the bowl judgments than it was during the trumpet judgments. I enclose a few pictures here that I put together of the 7 seals, the 7 trumpets, and 7 bowls, where you can see at a glance the things that are going to happen. Like in the first seal, you see a white horse, second seal, red horse, third seal, black horse, fourth seal, pale horse, fifth seal, souls under the altar, sixth seal, great earthquake, etc. Then you'll see a parenthesis or a part in between the 6th and 7th seal. Then you see in the 7th seal, silence in heaven. You'll also see this again between the 6th and 7th trumpet. Here you can see again the parenthesis. And here again you can see the parenthesis.